Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, and welcome to the YouTube channel where I'm going to give you some specific how-tos and cool little things, bits and pieces over on Geekazines YouTube. You can follow me over at youtube.com/Geekazine, and of course, go from there. Today we're going to be talking about Google Plus. I know you've been hearing about Google Plus left and right, but they had some new features which really help the experience. Something that you might want to take a look at. And of course, Google did a video on this, and I'm going to show you a little bit, hopefully show you a little bit more in depth of the changes that they added. And the big thing is the hashtags. Now, if you don't live in social networking world, a hashtag is basically a word with a pound sign in front of it. You know, the number sign, the pound sign right in front of that. And basically what that does is it becomes a keyword, a hot key, or whatever you want to call it. So like, for instance, if I was talking about iOS 5, because that was what just came out today, which is, by the way, on my phone perfectly, no problems there. Did have some problems at the beginning, but anyway, the if I talked about iOS 5, then I would put pound sign iOS 5, and then it'd have a keyword to search on. And of course, it would catalog all those and go from there. So, and you can also say, and in a story, you can also put in a hashtag, and it's like, for further reading, check out iOS 5, which is really cool. So this is how it works. We'll go over here. We're on my stories here. Let's just let's go over. We'll go over to the friends. And for some, I guess some people commented. So basically, here's my friend stream. As you can see on the top, I had a post that said iOS 5 on 3GS. Here it goes. That's when I started my iOS 5 here. We have Chris Perillo down here, who's got tonight's sunset over Florida, which looks really nice. And then, of course, Joseph, who found this really cool picture where somebody took all the insides of an Oreo cookie and smashed them together and put, that's kind of weird. So it's basically a big Oreo cookie. Now you see he has a hashtag up here. It's pound Oreo. For some reason that didn't get linked, and I have a feeling that's because it was somehow it thought it matched with the picture or something like that. Probably a little problem that Google needs to fix. But all the hashtags underneath it, all the comments, all those hashtags, like for instance this one right here that says trans fat, as you can see, it's a link. And if I click on that link, for another example down here, I just want to do one that I know is going to have some good results. Oreo Awesome, which was what I posted up there. So I'm going to click on Oreo Awesome. And of course, that's going to come up with the post right there. That's the hashtag of Oreo. So every time that somebody used the hashtag Oreo, it would show up there, which of course it's one post. So, and you've got some different options here. You can choose the best of, you can choose the most recent posts, which of course in this case will be this exact same post. You can choose, you can search everything. You can search people, anything that says Oreo Awesome in it. You can search Google Plus posts, which will go back to the same post. And then of course you can choose Sparks, which there's nothing in there, of course. So let's get something that will generate results. And let's say iOS 5, which, like I said, is the big thing that's happening there. So I search on iOS 5, and it comes up with some different options. Like if they want iOS 5 release, iOS 5 beta, or just the hashtag iOS 5. I can search on that, and I get some sparks, of course, talking about iOS 5. These are news articles from around the web that are cataloged in the sparks. If I go to Google Plus posts, you'll see I put in there a hashtag on iOS 5 a couple times. So my post, like right here on this one, this is the best that's done. There's the iOS 5 hashtag right there. But of course, it will sometimes search for without the pound sign there. And then, of course, if I go to people, it's going to find anybody that has iOS 5 in their descriptions or anything like that. So it's a great way to search on people for iOS 5. And then, of course, everything, which will show everything. Now, we have the best of pulled up. We can choose the most recent, which is right here, as you can see, completely different options. And as the list grows, as people start using these hashtags, they'll be able to catalog it a little bit better, and you won't see my face up there all the time. So, but this is a great way for you to do some searching and some linking. So if I write an article and I say, iOS 5 just got released today, and I can hashtag iOS 5 or I can hashtag released or something like that. Then they can get more information on what it is and yeah, all the news articles that are around for that. So that's basically what this new hashtag search system is all about over at Google Plus. Are you on Google Plus? You can follow me. I'm Jeffrey Powers. You just basically look for me. It looks my image is pretty straightforward. I've got a picture of a light bulb on my forehead. Like I'll show you right over here. There's me. There's my profile. And of course, I'll try and follow you back. Unfortunately, I'm on the 5,000 limit, so I've been cleaning house a little bit on names. So if you add me and let me know that you've added me, then I'll add you back. Of course, you can also find me on Twitter at Geekazine. You can email me at geekazine@gmail.com if you have any questions. If you need a tip to be answered, let me know, and I'll throw it up on the YouTube page and go from there. So my name is Jeffrey Powers. Thanks a lot for watching. And we'll see you next time at Geekazine. Take care.